Well, with only a handful of shows left on his cable show on Fox News, KTRH talk show host Glenn Beck seems busier than ever, expanding his web presence, planning a huge broadcast from Israel, and touting a brand new book.
He takes some time out of his busy schedule this morning to join us live, talk about politics and the book. And good morning, Glenn. Glad you could join us.
Thank you very much.
I understand you had a surprise visitor there on your show on Fox News Channel yesterday.
Yeah, we got into a commercial break, and Rick Perry walks through the door, and we have a mutual friend, Marcus Luttrell, and we talked about him, and I said, hang on just a second. I said, come here, stand by the chalkboard with me. And so I just drew his face on the chalkboard, along with all the other presidential candidates, and he didn't object. I said, how's that? And he said, that looks good. And walked away. So I think he's making all the moves to run for president of the United States.
I think a lot of people are thinking that these days, Glenn.
Yeah.
Well, you've got 12 days left on your Fox show. Are you doing like the little countdown like Oprah did?
No little countdowns. I'm just trying to use this. I'm trying to use this time to tell the story of what I think is the most important things, to put on the record. We've been on the record now of where I think the Middle East is headed. We're going to go on the record on where I think politics is headed. Tonight we're doing the global agenda. What is the global agenda? Who's involved? Trying to get people to pay attention to the biggest problems of the country, not Wienergate. And then with the new book, The Original Argument, we are trying to show you that there is an answer. And if you read the Federalist Papers, we've had them rewritten, and all of the biggest constitutional experts have helped us on this to make sure that it is accurate, that it is not changing any meaning. When in doubt, we go right down the middle on it. But we wanted to rewrite them because they are so, quite honestly, prophetic on what we're facing. They provide the answer. Just read Federalist Paper number 10 in the new translation of The Original Argument, and you'll be astounded on how far ahead James Madison saw.
Yeah, the whole argument over who should be in charge, the states or the federal government, is as old as the founding of our country.
Yeah, but it's so much more than that. I mean, Federalist Paper number 10 really was, look, this thing, they're going to be enemies, and they're going to be enemies inside our own government that will band with people, and they will use violence, and they will use the case that there are too many problems in the country that can't be solved, and the problems will be from the government themselves. It sounds awfully darn familiar. Sounds exactly like what's going on.
Well, listen, Glenn, best of luck with your book and whatever you're going to do in the future as you leave Fox News Channel. And the book is called Glenn Beck, The Original Argument. And thanks so much for talking with us this morning. Of course, you can hear Glenn from 9 to 11 every weekday right here on KTRH.